Welcome back, ballroom dance friends. Today, I am going to answer a question posted by one of our ballroom dance friends, Smack. And they wrote in a comment, Sunny, can you please talk a bit about choreography and traveling to that person versus bringing them to you? What is most common? Tips, things we might not anticipate, etc. Thank you in advance. Okay, again, I cannot thank you enough, Smack, and everyone who posts comments and especially questions in the comments, because I am a treasure trove of ballroom dance experience, a lifetime work. I've been doing this long before Dancing with the Stars was on TV, guys. But my biggest challenge probably with sharing these videos with you is I don't have a clue what you'd like to hear about. So I cannot thank you enough, guys. Okay, I did ask Smack for a little clarification on what the question was. For today, I'm going to address the kind of the tips and things like this. So number one, Smack, shout out to your pro. Props to your pro for recognizing they are not the best teacher to give you your choreography. Okay, so I have a story for you. When I very first started competing in Open, I had a pro who had competed in Open, and unbeknownst to me, because I was quite a naive dancer at that time still, I just assumed that all the pros who'd competed at the championship level could choreograph to the championship level. And this Yahoo wasted, I don't even know how many months of my time and money to choreograph like 2.5 crummy walls that were useless. Okay. So if you're not making a lot of progress in those choreography lessons with your regular pro, I would probably take that as a warning sign. I love Smack that your pro just said, hey, let's go and take care of this right out of the chute so we do not waste your time and money. I love that. I personally have an aptitude for doing choreography, especially open choreography, but I myself have referred some students to other pros to get choreography because I am confident that someone else can give them better choreography for them and the way they dance than I can. Does not make your pro a bad pro. I just want to put that on the table right out of the chute, okay? Even my coaches, guys, world champions, regularly referred us to other coaches, other visiting coaches, whether that was flying there or they would fly them in and we would take with them because they felt that's what was best for us as a couple, guys. I even have taken with a former world champion who did 0 choreography. And their statement to me was, well, why not? You're the best. They said, you know what? It's not my strength. My strength is in creating beautiful dancers. Genius. Definitely bear in mind that seeing a visiting coach, if your coach recommends it, is a great idea if you can afford it. Okay, guys? Now, how important is good choreography? Extremely important, especially when you get to the open, meaning championship level or scholarship level categories. Okay, guys? Good choreography does not mean fancy choreography, guys. It means phrased choreography with the music. So for example, when there's a 1 beat, I'm doing a powerful movement, usually forward for the man. If there are soft beats or it's in the middle of a phrase, I'm doing a little bit softer choreography. I'm not emphasizing a punch with a challenge line or something. Secondly, good choreography is what is most flattering on you. Okay? So this totally depends on the individual dancer. Some people are better at linear figures, or shaping, or flight, or timing, or rotational figures. And if they're good at rotational figures, they're usually significantly stronger either in reverse turning figures or natural turning figures. Okay, so what is beautiful when you're seeing those open level dancers, like that open professional, it's an illusion. It is not their choreography. It's actually that they all have choreography that is tailored to their strengths. Okay, guys? Here's another story to share with you. Victor Fung, when he danced with Anna McKed, all of his routines, set aside Viennese waltz, were all natural figures, because natural turning figures were his strength, were one of his many strengths, okay? But certainly in terms of the things I listed, that and the musicality were his strengths. And so his choreo totally emphasized that, okay, guys? I do feel this is one of the benefits of competing in open, where you are not limited to the syllabus. Because the syllabus not only restricts the figures you are dancing, but it also restricts like which figure comes before and after each figure. So in syllabus, it's very, very, very hard to just do natural turning figures, for example. So this is something, part of what also makes the open look better. Although it's not because they are dancing out of syllabus, guys. Again, I cannot emphasize enough. It's because they are choreographing to their strengths. Okay, here is another benefit to great choreography and why you should do it now, as soon as you enter open, rather than wait 3 years once you've learned a bunch of open figures. What that kind of foundational figures, that initial open choreography you get, is going to be the skeleton of all of your future open routines. Okay, guys? You are going to adjust them with time as your strengths and weaknesses change. As you grow, maybe you'll be able to do fancier stuff, but that kind of initial open choreo you get is going to be very important. I think it's unlikely that your pro could refer you to another pro for syllabus, though I have had pros refer me students just as a visiting coach for silver or gold, just because they don't know the man and lady's parts for those figures. But in that case, you know, obviously they just go back to their regular pro, even though it's syllabus. Okay, guys? So again, if your pro recommends it, it is absolutely worth the expense if that's within your budget, guys, okay? Okay, here's my final tip of the day here for you. Please resist that urge to rip off choreography you see on YouTube or at a competition that looks amazing on someone else. Okay, guys? Regardless of your skill level, I guarantee it's not going to look like that on you, because you have a different body and you dance different. You move differently. So don't waste your time. Now, is it okay for fun, especially in a show dance? Heck, you rip off as much figures as you want, because the quality at that point doesn't matter. And there is something to be said for having fun in your practices, but definitely do not rip an entire wall off of someone else. Will not benefit you in competition. Okay, guys? Do rely on your coach or the visiting coach, if that's what they recommend, to get your choreography, because they are the one who's going to best identify what's going to look best on you. Okay, guys? And related to this, I'm going to do a follow-up video as soon as I record this on Smack's question regarding the pros and cons of traveling to see that guest coach versus flying them in, because there are pros and cons to that. And it's a little bit of a different topic. I'm going to post that tomorrow because I have sometimes posted 2 videos in a single day and I find no one really watches the second one. So I will definitely be in touch tomorrow morning with more info on this and how to make this work best for your competitive career. So thanks so much again for your questions, Mac. And hey, if you're interested in kind of sharing stories about all things ballroom dance, hey, subscribe to my channel and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Happy dancing!